Test one, test two. Good morning, everyone. Okay, this is terrible. If you don't respond to me the way I want, none of you are graduating. So let's try this again. Good morning, everyone. All right, if you have a cap and a gown on your head, you need to be in a seat in the next 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone who's standing, you are not graduating. That is what's about to happen to you. Find a chair. If you got a chair next to you, raise your hand so these people who are standing can find. Look, we got chairs up here. Look at all these people that have chairs next to them. Good. Find a seat ASAP. Let me say good morning to each of you. My name is Damon Williams. I'm one of the associate deans in the College of Engineering. My job is to make sure I get home to play with my kids this afternoon, which means we cannot be here all day. Raise your hand if you have lunch reservations. Yes, yes, yes. We've got lunch reservations we have to make, which means we have to do this expeditiously and efficiently. So here are your instructions. There's going to be an event staff who is going to come to your row when it is time for you to walk across the stage. Let me help you. When they come to your row, you're going to get up, you're going to walk down, you're going to walk around, you're going to walk down this aisle right here. By the time you cross the stage, we are going to take your picture 79,000 times. Because I don't want you to be upset about your picture, look to the person to your right and the person to your left. Help them, okay? Make sure their hat is straight. Make sure their robe is zipped up. I know you've been working out, but this is not the time for you to have an open robe. So let's zip your robe all the way up. Let's get your tassel on the right side of your cap. Let's make sure that this hood is appropriately around your neck. To be clear, if you don't look cute when you come across my stage, you will not be coming across my stage. Everybody got yourself together? Look at the person who's in front of you and behind you in the line. Make sure they look good before they walk down this aisle. You are your neighbor's keeper. Make sure you take care of them. You are going to walk down the aisle. Everybody got their grad pass ready. Pull your grad pass out. Let me see them. All iPhone users, raise your grad pass high. Android users, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. All of you. Graduates who are coming in here late, we don't have time for this. Get in here and sit down. We're trying to start the graduation. Let's go. All right, here we go. iPhone users, up. Android users, keep your hands down. Android users, hands down at all time. All right, here we go. Take a screenshot of your grad pass so that the picture comes up. I want your phone nice and bright. We are not going to trust that your phone is going to work. There's a lot of people in here, a lot of people on the internet, and your grad pass must be up with your screenshot and the screen bright. You are going to scan your grad pass. You're going to hear this sound. Doot. Everybody make that sound. 1, 2, 3, go. Now, when you hear that do, one of two things is going to happen. If you are good, someone's going to tell you to go, and you're going to get in line and run across the stage. If you're not good, someone's going to tell you to step out of line because your grad pass is not working. It's okay. You're still going to graduate. We're just going to pull you out of line. We'll get you fixed, and then we will put you back in line. So make sure you are paying attention. Everybody with me? All right, you're going to go across the stage. You're going to shake the dean's hand. You're going to shake your chair's hand. You're going to come over here, and you're going to take your pictures. We want to see your teeth, the ones that you were born with or the ones you paid for. Everyone smile. Let me see them. Big smiles, big smiles. Yes, sir, where's your cap? Let's get it on your head, please. Thank you. We want to see your teeth nice and bright when you smile. You're going to get your degree. You're going to go down the ramp. You're going to take your picture over here to my right, your left. You're going to curl back around, and you will be guided back to your seat. Now, everyone look around the room. You can see all the graduates we have to get through this morning. Okay, move across the stage. This is not the time for you to dance. This is not the time for you to stop and do a jig. This is not the time for you to pause and think about the meaning of life. You should have thought all that before you came to graduation today. Shake hands and keep it moving across the stage. Parents and friends who are here, this is not a bachelor's graduation. You know what that means? You've done this before. I want to hear one woo, woo, and then let's move on to the next person. Is everyone clear? Let's practice, people in the audience. One woo and then move it on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was a little too long. Let's shorten it, please. Okay, let's shorten it, please. One woo. Come on, late graduates. Let's go. I'm about to start. One woo, and then we're going to move across the stage. You guys want to practice? Okay, that's the left side of the room would like to practice. Let's try this again. Left side. 1, 2, 3. A little too long, but okay, we can make that happen. Or you're gonna get your woo, and then you're gonna move across the stage. Got a lot of people to get through. Let's be courteous to the person who's coming behind you so they can hear their name called. Now, look, all the graduates, look at your family and friends who are here. These people have been with you since kindergarten. They made it all the way through undergrad with you. So guess who's paying for lunch today? Yes, graduates, it's time, okay? It's time. You are paying for lunch today. If you are ready to graduate, let's give these graduates a round of applause. Nice shoes.
Welcome to the College of Engineering Master's Graduation Celebration. Graduates, please rise for the stage processional.
We surprised you guys, didn't we? Good morning. Good morning, graduates. Wake up. Good morning. Good morning, families and friends, and welcome to the College of Engineering's Master's Graduation Celebration. I invite everyone to stand as we welcome industrial engineer Jacob Samuel, an ISYE undergraduate student, to sing the national anthem. Jacob.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, please be seated. Thank you, Jacob. That was amazing. I was blessed with a number of talents, and singing was not one of them, so I envy you. Welcome to our first spring master's degree celebration. To those of you who just came from Bobby Dodd Stadium and the Institute-wide ceremony program with President Cabrera, welcome to the inside of McCamish Pavilion. That's dry. There's a 0 chance of rain in here. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Raheem Bia, and I'm the Dean and Southern Company Chair, and it is my lifelong honor to be a double jacket. Just like you, I received my master's degree from this college. Then I earned a PhD both in electrical and computer engineering. I received both of my degrees right here in this building. Being a Yellow Jacket graduate is something that has shaped my research and professional career, but it's also a huge source of pride in my personal life. On this day, I welcome you to the club. Today and always, we are hell of a engineers. At the same time, my congratulations are not reserved solely for these students that are in front of me. I also look to those who surround them here in McCamish, the family and friends and classmates and loved ones. These graduates did not arrive here alone. And because of your support and encouragement, they made it to this point. So congratulations to you. And graduates, join me in applauding and thanking them for all that they've done for you. I am joined on stage with members of the college leadership team. You saw Damon Williams and heard from him earlier. We have also Associate Dean Matthew Block and Doug Williams, and also Kim Curtis. These are the leadership team. And we have school chairs and representatives from each school, and they will introduce our graduates later in the ceremony. Also on stage are 2 amazing guest speakers who you'll hear from shortly. I know many of you already heard speeches at the first ceremony, so I'm going to keep my comments brief and give the floor to the speakers. Then I'll cede the stage to what you are here for, which is seeing your graduates cross the stage. Several students sitting before us attended a special ceremony last Friday night. It's called the Order of the Engineer. Undergrad and grad students are given a stainless steel ring which goes on the pinky finger of their dominant writing hand. The ring reminds them to serve humanity with pride, purpose, and passion, and to engineer solutions for a better tomorrow. Are there any graduates that are wearing it today? There we go. We got the hands up. Awesome, awesome, awesome. In addition to the ring, the graduates recite an oath, the obligation of the engineer. It is short, and I'm going to take a moment to quote the most important line. As an engineer, I pledge to practice integrity and fair dealing, tolerance and respect, and to uphold the devotion to the standards and the dignity of my profession, conscious always that my skill carries it with it obligation to serve humanity by making the best use of Earth's precious wealth. These are challenging times for engineers and scientists. There's been an erosion of trust for many in our nation, not to mention political discourse and decisions about the role of science and engineering in our lives. But with new technologies, including AI and climate, energy, aerospace, and more, these are among the most important times in our history for engineers and scientists. And so as engineers, our oath implies it is imperative to ensure fairness in everything that we do and every solution that we implement. No matter the societal challenges you help to solve, I'll challenge you to be responsible stewards of trust and ethics. And by keeping that at the top of your priority list, it helps us assure others that the work that we do has meaningful impact for all, and that our work truly saves lives. And it is our responsibility as Hall of Engineers. This is a day you've worked hard to reach. You've already made a great impact on Georgia Tech and our community. Now you're ready to change the world. Again, congratulations on receiving your master's degree. I'd like to next introduce you to today's student speaker, Devagana Dubey. Devagana is a master's graduate student in the School of Electrical and Computer Engineering. Her research focuses on semiconductor and integrated circuit design. She works in our analog, power, and energy ICS lab, which is overseen by Professor Gabriel Ricon Mora. Outside of class, Devagana serves as a student leadership coach with the Division of Student Life's Leadership Education and Development Office, and is a GT Lead Fellow. She's very busy. She's also a member of the Graduate Student Wellness Committee with the Graduate Student Government Association. Today, she will walk across the stage in front of her family who flew in all the way from India for our celebration. Please help me welcome Devagana Dubey to the stage.
Thank you, Dean Bia. And good morning, my fellow graduates, the esteemed Georgia Tech faculty, parents, siblings, and guests. I'm Devagana Dubey, and it is an esteemed pleasure and privilege to be the commencement reflection speaker today. What a glorious day to graduate. I want to begin with a little story. A few years ago, I casually added a picture to an Instagram collection that I had called My Vision Board. It was the picture of a young graduate standing behind an Einstein statue. And the caption read, "Standing on the shoulders of giants." I didn't know who that person was or where that picture was taken. All I knew is that I wanted to be in a place that made you feel like that. Standing on the shoulders of giants. I started at Tech long after I had already forgotten about this vision board. I didn't even think of it when I first saw the same Einstein statue during my first week here. I was reminded of it sometime in the middle of my program. A few months into the master's in ECE, and I was already doing things that constituted this vision board. I was thinking about hard, real-world problems. I was learning from the luminaries of my field. I was interacting with stellar researchers and engineers. I was being shaped by the curiosity, the creativity, and the authenticity of my peers. I was gathering inspiration without ever trying to look for it. I would look around and watch glass ceilings shatter one after another after another. And so, I learned of the many new ways to be, to think, and to grow, just by virtue of living the regular Georgia Tech graduate student life. While the events of this journey are unique to me, the metamorphosis that transpired surely is not. We would all agree that tech starts as challenging. It tests your grit. It pushes you to be more creative than you've ever been before. It invokes rigor, resilience, and patience. And on some particularly challenging days, it leads you to discover the tearjerker down at Blue Donkey. If you haven't tried it, by the way, you've been warned. It's called the tearjerker for a reason. In the middle of all of this, it does also give you the chance to show some courage, start something new, breach an untouched limit. And in that, it shows you what's possible. It invites you to outgrow who you've been, cast a bigger shadow, leave a larger impact. It shows you what standing on the shoulders of giants truly means, to not only be surrounded by greatness, but to be pervaded by it. And now, on the threshold of a brave new world as we stand to face its new challenges, remember that at Tech, you have already done it. So when you're faced with a hard problem, think of the number of hard problems you've already devoured at your time at Tech. When you're faced with ambiguity, think of the number of experiments that did not make sense before the one that finally did. And when you have a tall mountain to climb, think of the first day you wrote the first word of a thesis that you've now already successfully defended. Archimedes once said, "Give me a place to stand, and I will move the earth." Georgia Tech is that place to stand. So look back, and you'll see how far you've come. And look ahead, and you'll see how far you can go. But today, just look around yourself. Feel the gust of the wind under your wings. There's nearly 1,000 of us in this room today, each one bigger than the version that started. Each one a Georgia Tech giant. Thank you, and happy graduation.
Standing on the shoulders of giants, indeed, we all do, and we all have. Thank you, Devagana, for your words of wisdom and all that you have done for Georgia Tech. Congratulations on your ECE degree, and good luck pursuing the PhD. Take some time before you go back to the lab. Celebrate, but get back to the lab at some point, I'm sure. I am honored, really honored, to welcome today's graduation speaker. You are in for a treat. You can thank me later. He's a proud graduate of the Woodruff School of Mechanical Engineering, Raj Sardana. Raj is the CEO and founder of Innova Solutions, a global technology company that specializes in digital solutions. The company employs more than 50,000 professionals and has an annual revenue approaching about $3 billion. That's with a B. Raj founded the company, then known as American Cyber Systems, in 1998 and continues to lead it from Innova's headquarters here in Atlanta. Raj and his wife, Nita, are committed to giving back to the community in need. For example, they established the Innova Foundation to facilitate the company's support for nonprofit organizations, including Women in Technology, and for the Atlanta Food Bank. I had lunch with Raj just a few weeks ago, and I asked him, I said, hey, what made you guys start the foundation? Without hesitation, Raj looked at me and said, we have to give back, without a blink at all. We have to give back. In 2023, Raj was recognized as one of Atlanta's most admired CEOs by the Atlanta Business Chronicle and named one of the country's most successful immigrant entrepreneurs in a profile by Forbes. We are proud to see him back home again at Georgia Tech. Please help me welcome Raj Sardana.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and thank you for inviting me to the Georgia Tech Commencement. It's truly an honor to stand before this esteemed audience. Rahim, Devesh, associated deans, school chairs, faculty, staff, and of course, the master's graduating class of 2025, and their family and friends. My mom did not come to the graduation ceremony in 1982, since she was living in India. She is 90 years old now, and she came to this graduation ceremony right now. Thank you, Mom, for making the effort. So I'm so emotional right now. Thank you for your time and trust in me to say something of value and wisdom. I'm not going to bore you with the generic motivational lines. I'll share with you my own life journey. I grew up in New Delhi, India, with my parents who had seen enormous adversities in their own lives due to partition of India and Pakistan. My father got an admin job with the government of India, and my mother worked as a kindergarten school teacher. My brother and I, along with our parents, lived for 20 years in this 225 square feet, totally dilapidated government housing with no heating or air conditioning, no refrigerator, no phone, and no TV. Despite our humble beginnings, my parents instilled the value of relentless hard work and provided quality education to me and my brother. By grace of God, my brother and I graduated from one of the top engineering colleges in India with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering. After graduation, a corporate job in India would have given me a comfortable life. But for some reason, I wanted to push myself out of my comfort zone. I had heard that America was a land of opportunity. And quote unquote, the dollars grow on trees. So with a leap of faith with Almighty God and big dreams and $100 in my pocket, I came to America to pursue master's degree at Georgia Tech. When I landed, I did not know a single person in America, but a kind student at Georgia Tech let me sleep on his apartment for a few days. He also helped me find a job in Georgia Tech cafeteria, washing dishes and mopping floors. Life was extremely tough in those days. With the job in cafeteria, I was able to afford a one-room apartment in the basement of a totally dilapidated house with stinking carpets and no working shower. I had to walk 1 mile each way to Georgia Tech Recreation Center to take a shower. So I did not know, I have no money to pay the second quarter tuition fee. I shared with one of my professors, Dr. William Black. He saw my grades and my situation and was kind enough to offer me a research assistantship in his heat transfer lab. And that lifeline saved me from dropping out and returning to India. I graduated from Georgia Tech in 1982, and I found an engineering job with an aircraft parts manufacturing company in Connecticut. Shortly after marrying my wife, Nita, we moved back to Atlanta in 1988 for a new job at Teledyne CAE that made engines for Tomahawk missiles. In 1990, when the Cold War ended, Comerica and Russia decided to end the production of new missiles. And this division closed down, and I lost my job. I clearly remember the day I had to pack my office belongings in a small cardboard box and walked out totally emotional. I just bought a house with a mortgage. I had 6-month-old daughter, Sonia, and my parents were also living with me. At that moment, I did not have income to support my family and my parents. Somehow, gathered enough courage and decided that I will not work for corporate America anymore. And since there is no job security. So there was no VC money available in Atlanta in 1990. We had to start small. So within my small budget, somehow I was able to acquire a small print shop in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And that's how my entrepreneurial journey started in 1990 with one employee. I worked very hard, 18 hours a day, selling printing in the morning and fulfilling orders at night. In the next 2.5 years, I was able to grow my business and saved enough money to make other investments. In December of 1992, I bought a gas station that can be run absentee. I did not know anything about the gas station business, but I decided to give it a shot. One evening, while my wife and 2 little daughters were at the gas station, we faced armed robbery. The robber put a gun on my head and ordered my employee to open the cash register. Somehow the cash register was not opening, and the robber was getting agitated. I just narrowly escaped death. After this incident, we were considering selling the gas station, and after visiting Vaishno Devi temple in India, we found the courage to continue. After 4 years, next 4 years, we ended up buying 6 more gas stations and a good management team that ran the business well. In 1996, my printing business had expanded, and I bought a huge commercial printing press. In 1997, I met an accident. As I was inspecting the work on the press, I slipped, and my right hand got stuck in the steel huge rollers while the press was still running. My right hand got crushed within these rollers. And when I pulled out my hand from the press, it looked like a thick paper with skin either missing or third-degree burns. The pain was so severe that the maximum dosage of morphine could not reduce my pain. The emergency doctor told me that surgeon will have to amputate my hand. Somehow a kind hand surgeon gave me a hope that he could reconstruct my hand. After 3 extensive reconstruction surgeries in next 6 months, he was able to reconstruct my hand. And then started a year-long journey for physiotherapy and occupational therapy to bring the function back in my hand. After 8 years of running a small business, I was itching to get back into technology. I was 38 years old, going through a midlife crisis. While I was struggling with the pain on my injured hand, I started working on the next venture in technology. In 1998, my brother Sanjeev and I founded a company called American Cyber Systems, ACS in short, from 2 rooms, our print shop, like a true startup. The Y2K problem created a huge demand for IT engineers. Probably you're too young to know what Y2K problem was, but you can Google it. So in 1998, although we were felt too late to wait Y2K game, but we were betting on the fact that so many computers will crash and we will be busy for many years. Well, none of that happened. The computers did not crash and the flights did not come crashing down to the ground. So the internet that we know today was just getting started. We pivoted to the web development. Soon after, year 2000, the tech bubble burst, and thousands of technology companies was going out of business. We weren't sure if we would survive another year or not. I decided to stick with ACS and make things work. When you're young, full of dreams, and a lot of energy, you hustle and you figure it out one obstacle at a time. In 2001, after 9/11 happened, US had renewed focus on national security and was building missiles once again. There was more work than ever for ACS. ACS secured a top secret facilities clearance from the US Department of Defense, DoD, and we were well positioned to provide security cleared IT and engineering resources for DoD projects. Innovation has always been key to our continued success, and that's how we stay relevant, compete with, and win against all the large and established competitors in the industry. It took us 12 years to reach an annual revenue of $100 million by 2011. By now, we have matured our service offerings, core competencies, go-to-market strategies, and robust delivery capabilities. The journey from here on became more enjoyable. A few acquisitions and organic growth, we grew from $100 million annual revenue to $650 million annual revenue within 6 years. We invested heavily building in our technology offerings, including artificial intelligence, generative AI, cybersecurity, and automation. We invested in industry domain expertise and created a vertical-based go-to-market strategies. These competencies and a few strategic acquisitions gave us a tremendous growth. Currently, we are a multi-billion-dollar global company with over 50,000 employees worldwide. We have more than 50 offices in the US, many offices across Europe, Singapore, Australia, and Mexico, and many software development and recruiting centers in India. I attribute this success to the smart, intelligent, and hardworking team that we have built over the years that go above and beyond the call of duty to make us successful. Innovation has always been key to our continued success. And a few years ago, we rebranded ourselves from ACS to Innova Solutions. In my entrepreneurial journey, I encountered countless rejections and failures. But I learned quickly that the failure is not the end. It's a merely stepping stone to growth and improvement. Each setback I analyzed, learned, and adopted. All this time also kept my faith in Almighty God that gave me constant strength. My wife, Neeta, runs Innova Foundation, which supports over 150 charitable organizations globally. We focus on education and empowerment for girls and women, elderly care, environmental causes, and supporting children from underprivileged families across the globe. One of my favorite programs in Atlanta is called Teen Girls in Technology, TGI Tech. We have helped thousands of young women to achieve advanced degrees in STEAM. We supported teens girls through mentorship, tutoring, awarded scholarship for college tuition, and majority of these girls were first one in their family to go to college. I'm extremely fortunate and blessed with the support of my wife, Neeta, who has done incredible at Innova Foundation, and my 3 children, Sonia, Shivani, and Rajan, who has taken key leadership role at Innova. And my 3 children are also hell of an engineer. I feel blessed with the support of our employees, who I consider as my extended family, who give their very best every single day, and our wonderful customers and partners that gave me an opportunity to excel. That's what keeps going me every single day. A few years ago, a Forbes magazine wrote an article in my life journey, how a first-generation immigrant with $100 in his pocket built a multi-billion-dollar company, global company, and put my photo on the cover page online. Every recognition for me, be it Forbes billionaire listing, Wall Street Journal, most influential decision maker, and most admired CEO by Atlanta Business Chronicle. On the surface, it seems like an overnight success, but it has taken more than 30 years, days and nights filled with challenges, sheer hard work, and good fortune, and the blessings of God. I'll never forget that my journey in America started at Georgia Tech. Go Yellow Jackets. You are a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer. Now, today's graduate, this is my advice. You're entering a challenging market, and there'll be tough times ahead. Like many of you graduating today, I embarked this journey with a vision and a dream to create something more meaningful. Dreaming big is not about grand aspirations. It's about embracing the audacity to believe in yourself and your abilities. The thought that I want to leave with you today is what you're passionate about. Also find a mentor who has walked this path. Innovate better solutions for daily problems you face in life and in business. Do something meaningful in life with passion and purpose. Do not chase after money. Again, do not chase after money. The money and success will follow you if you excel in something that is meaningful and is good value to the society. Every adversity makes you stronger. This graduating class, dream big and work hard. As you follow your dreams, there will be times when you seemingly face insurmountable obstacles. But that's when you dig deep into your soul for the courage and fortitude to keep going and to never to never forget that despite life's detours, you are destined for greatness. Again, you're destined for greatness. Congratulations to this graduating class. I wish you much success and happiness in life. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Raj. What a powerful story of overcoming adversity and hard work and persistence. And as Raj mentioned, his beautiful family is here. Obviously, his mom is here, but also his two daughters and his wife and son and grandson, who's a future hell of an engineer, is also in the audience. Now, I'll admit, I was caught by surprise that Raj's mom is here, and just 40 years later, she's here witnessing a graduation. I think we have to give her another round of applause. +40 years later, and he's still saying, thanks, Mom, right? Right, which makes so much sense. All right. So now it is time for what you and your families have waited for. This morning's institute-wide ceremony conferred your degrees, but this is when you're individually recognized for all that you've done here at Tech. Once you walk across the stage, please return to your seats for the rest of the ceremony. We ask that you stay for the duration, giving those who walk after you the same courtesy that they provided you. Associate Dean and Civil Engineer Kim Curtis will lead us through the remainder of the ceremony. Kim? Yours.
Hey, thank you, Raheem, and congratulations, graduates. Woo! So, in our institute-wide ceremonies, Georgia Tech's tradition has been to call graduates to the stage in the reverse order of when their college was established. Because engineering was the first college at Tech, our students always graduate last. Today, we carry on that tradition. Graduates will be called according to their school or department, with the most recently established program going first. Which brings us to Alyssa Panich, the Wallace H. Coulter Chair of the Coulter Department of Biomedical Engineering, to lead us off.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of the Wallace H. Coulter Department of Biomedical Engineering, a big congratulations to our graduates. You should be, and we are, very proud of your accomplishments, and we're looking forward to hearing about what you do in the future. Again, congratulations.
Michael Darren Doyle. Dominique Cécile Revere Michaud. Hei Chang Shen. Travis Christian Singh. Yu Shan Huang. Yishu Li. Andrew Bolton Jones. Manikandan Krishna Venkatesh. Alehya Kalidindi. Mariam Bastarose. Samuel Noah Dembowitz. Deva Yadav. Arvind Balakumar. Asma Hashim. Neha Kathir. Jiakson Lee. Yahnavi Sayavalam Konda. Simran Ajay Pawar. Valeria Romanos Garzon. Henisha Mitesh Shah. Praina Umanata Shetty. Mohammed Abdul Wajid. Hannah Grace Priest. Alexis Irene Wilmot. Devika Sanjay Kulkarni. Akanksha Kayale. Sukrit Sriram Vedapuram. Manasvi Parab. Gianna Alexis Slusher. Sarah Grace Ritchie. Camille Guzman. Akbar Shaikh. Hayden Campbell Johnson. Anna Christine Farnan. Aya Samadi. Fred Seal Lee. Sebastian Riveros.
Last month, our next school was again ranked #1 by the U.S. News and World Report. It's the 35th year in a row. Representing the H. Stewart Milton School of Industrial and Systems Engineering, Christos Alexopoulos is Associate Chair for Graduate Studies.
Good morning. Dear ISYE MS graduates, on behalf of the #1 graduate program for 30 plus years, actually, I just put the plus, in Industrial and Systems Engineering, with the largest MS program in the college, including MS Analytics, online, I wish to extend my warmest congratulations to all of you for reaching this significant milestone. Make us proud.
Mania Mohammed El Galad. Sebastian Riveros. Mania Mohammed El Galad.
Arvin Huan.
Hengrui Jong. Akmar Chaudhuri. Kelsey Edwards. Orlando Fabian Gonzalez. Ari Souza Jr. Raghavendra Srinivas. Mansi Arun Malegyankar. Zachary Allen Connolly. Hannah Noel Keatley. Viltis Monika Palubinskas. Stephanie Jean Stathos. Jackson Daniel Corley. Caitlin Marie McCool. Casey Kimes. Matthew Stephen Chan. Murari Lamsal. Saichindan Duggirala, Ramprasanth Gopalsamy Venugopal, Manish Tamar, Jaibind Kumar Jha, Lakshmi Krishnan, Unna Supia, Priya Krishnamurthy, Fauzia Akhtar, Praki Patel, Elsa Marine Jade Abuo Beda, James Michael Dow, Chirian Gao, Catherine Elizabeth Slajeski, Gallo Eduardo Mosquera, Mark Evan Reutman, Sneed Murillo Sanchez, Joshua N. McLennan Mayanja, Juan David Rodriguez, Adele Hassan, Fabiola Bascones, Paul Lethian Phuong Nguyen, Irish Olinik, Rahul Mittal, Pranjal Pandey, Yaganith Banerjee, Luis Emilio Suberviola Jimenez, Vaishnavi Lakshmi Duvuri, Tanui Shital Deshmukh, Ruwei Ma, Everett James Robert Summers, Roshi Gao, Braden James Thorne, Kirsten Sydney Leong, Binyu Jiang, Sarah Elizabeth Jennings, Osvaldo Almonacid Rivas, Faizi John Esser, Wenyu Sui, Graham Stephen Ellis, Duncan Lamb, Yuthapong Wichit Panyarak, Panita Nitipich, Tran Hong Nguyen, Jonathan Taylor Mogan, Arisha Cream, Jeff Allen Muller, Anupam Adhikari, Jamhakani, Rishida Reddy Dovuru, Orvi Midath, Divyansh Verma, Sarthak Dari, Aravind Rajiv Nair, Joel J. Jude, Sujan Shankaro Pailwan. Christian Michael Robinson. Tyler Nguyen. Helen Elise Cunningham. Danielle Harnden Larson. Stephanie Hull. William Elliott Sperrin. Vijay Govindarajan. Nicolas Afonso. Mahmoud Mohammed Maizub. Vishal Rajendrapati Tripathi. Purahotam Prabhu. Francisco Ramon Sweet. Makaranji Gurawale. Lin Nguyen. Jay Ong. Andrew Glenn McAllister. Joseph Nicholas Moses. Eric Scott Soriero. Zachary Ray Thorell. Stephen Hateson Chen. Akash Patel. Michael Anthony Fronda. Katie Nicole Colasono. Stephen Royal Hamilton. Tyler Richard LaRoe. Jess Jenyem. Matthew Budensick. Nathan Popper. Kayleen Marie Gell. Caitlin Mary Williams. Aiden Alchin. John Michael Carson Dahlberg. Naga Sai Panuganti. Joel J. Jude. Justice Rhett Lewis. Krisha Basani. Christina Da Hai Kim. Yulia Slava Prats. Ian Jacob Lem Kabansag. Shreya Devi Purohit. Son Tran. Hua Lei. Rami Majed Tokan. Archana Swati Bhaskaran. Matthew Glenn Royalty. Jeffrey Sumner Jr. Lisette Bueno Morga. Catherine Ann Danievich. Ariana Elena Oropeza Peterson. Jeffrey Arthur Unick, Ariana Schmid, Marcos Micheloni, Gabriela Weichselbaumer, Maliha Masood Rishat, Alan Yen Chen, Ana Alina Dominguez, David Paul Dahlquist, Marzia Sadat Kazemi, Chloe Cummings, Umair Zekir Abowath, Niraj Sharma, Winnie Taiwo, David Joaquin Genso, Ji Yoon Kim, Alexander Kenneth Krieger, Jen Yuan, Ruyang Zhao, Yanhui Li, Lisha Chen, Chin Hasian Tsai, Tyler Jacob Church, Richard Edward Walsh Jr., Abdullah Khaled Aboud, Irene Feiju Sedilo, to James Underwood, Crystal Marie Kirby, Farah Salahuddin, Gregory Watson Hentz, Travis Kirker, Kayla Washington, Edward Stewart Pinkard, Nishant Jani, Chetan Kumar Reddy Tekavarapu, Yash Yogesh Bichu, Raj Yogesh Bichu, Sumedha Jairaj Sardal, Sarah Catherine Snader Williamson, John Pierce Caldwell,
Adwait Moray.
Richard Edward Walsh Jr., Evan James Cherney, Tanikai Setian Shanmugam, Akash Sethi, Gabriel Joseph Mink, Vijay Karnatak, Hunter Kikut, Michael Hastings, Sophia Sassoli, Tatum Suzanne Baer. Katrina Lee Ferrier. Fabian Andres Morales Vargas. An Chao Dong. Emma Grace Hudock. Destina Chi Surin. Krista Zubik. Idali Swindle. Siddharth Se Badlamani. Anamik Junjunwala. Abhijit Chaudhary. Apoorv Patwardhan. Kavya Thimaya. Sneha Joshi. Dhruvi Patel. Hannah Elizabeth Delaney. Robert Michael Bennett. Onkar Anand Kulkarni. Michael Connor Morgan. Sajal Dua. Akira Taniguchi. Brian Daniel McClure. Vishal Sivaraman. Anthony Alessandro Fonte. Joshua N. Grail. Felicia Phillips. Ryan Chung. William Mead Shabe. Devin Justin Warner. Spencer Algier. Teya Bolimonta. Ishan Ashar. Ricardo Andres Gutierrez Ruiz. Tatiana Montoya. Alex Atayev. Mohammed Khalid Siddiqui. Andrew Gamelli. Jose Manuel Santana. Julia Catherine Druzbicki. David Warren Carr. Heitor Rodriguez. Andrea Ruiz Marquez. Krishna Maran. Matan Youngda.
Devin Chatterjee.
Pranav Viswanatha. Nabil Shakir Khan. Dale Joseph Ferguson. Paul Henry Vicks. Paul Farmer.
Yash Gupta.
Jorge Almeida. Rudrajit Day. Brandon Kyle Jones. Lee Xiao. Vaishnavi Suryaznigda Upaluru. Ashley Caitlin Secrist. Julia Norfleet. Ya Sin Tse. Josiah Alessandro Clark. Max Jacob Romanelli. Bashir Icy. Echepare Renato Joaquin Maynard. Karan Ravindra Gaikwad. Haodong. Taylor Tadah Manivan. Mariana Fuentes Sanchez. Xiao Chen Yan. Eden Yuval Mazor. Tira C. Silafet. Alexa Rossello. Daniel Ainsworth Jones. Odera A. Okafor. William Dehan. Akash Sudhir Patel. Hailey Zenith Galvez Dennis. Elliot Jang. John Robert Leslie Yeo. Jack Edward Rogers. Neil Kilgore. Raghav Sirma. Aditya Ramakrishnan Narayanan. Nitin Sankar. Shravan Kumar Vadamu. Pavitra Siva. Trulis Lands. Sai Priya Chamakora. Elaine Lopetka. Walker Harris Smith. Christopher Michael Collins. Jason William Moore. Matthew West Thomas. Kelly Burns. At the Pol Kruapong. Luis Tupac. Luke Anthony Jenna Ruane. Dondre Krishoni Tobias. Jinhee Kwan. Kelly Nicole Schweinsberg Geffen. Tania Isabel de Peña. Alejandro Jose de Jesus. Natasha Havenur. Ariana Noel Garbers. Naman Kanoi. Leah Rita Facher. Christy Azar. Maya Marwane Hawayak. Marianne Al-Hajj. Sean L. Kelstrom. Ryan Kelly Lewis. Nikila Reddy Alavala. Heather Connolly. Amit Kumar Omprakash Upadhyay. Mehul Dodia. Adam Brooks Ulichnes. Dong Jae Yi. Minjung Lee. Asta Sharma. Harita Dhiren Patel. Kavya Venkateswaran. Janak Makaran Kanade. Shubham Manuhar Kotawade. Shunak Kashirsagar. Neha Lakshmi Mandapati. Amal Dhananjay Kakade. Siddharth Shah. Aron Kumar Raja. Daniel Frederick Ricci. Rahim Lalani. Fuang Chow. Chanipan Wacharawasantara. Keegan Nicole Argo. Sandeep Genjaneri. Josiah Habakuk Budiman. Chenyu Hu. Jialu Liu. Shuyan Shah. Nai Shuan Wang. Tianren Huang. Hozaif Sheikh. Sydney Taylor Mudd. Soribinta Diallo. Jiu Catherine Yan. Sharvari Sunil Matri. Shuhan Chen. Alejandra Sevilla. Robert Patrick Mallon. Samantha Mallon. Francis Camille Dupree. Rutvi Rana. Shamima Shahul Hamid. Aditya Pradono Rajat Maheshwari. Chukwuemeka Onyebuchi Okoli. Agustin A. Fleiderman. Kwang Min Choi.
All right. Yeah? All right. So for our next school, 14 of our graduates have flown to space, and many of them are aerospace engineers. Representing the Daniel Guggenheim School of Aerospace Engineering, I present Mitchell Walker, who's the William R.T. Oakes Jr. School Chair.
It is my pleasure to introduce the newest class of aerospace engineers. Graduates, as you go out into the world and even beyond, know that the sky is not the limit. Congratulations.
Jurist David Chan. Joseph Eric Yellen. Kian Rohan Peters Vilhauer. Brianna Jasmine Paul. Dev Ajay Gujarati. David Andrew Hermans. Chad Alexander. Santiago Garcia Lavanchi. Tyler Vincent Obero. Tan Hai Thibault Liu. Alexandre Massé. Antoine Goldman. Clement Tien Leron. Raphael Rocher. Luis Rolfo. Manuel Alejandro Tejeda. Titian Berberian. Harry Aaron Schrager. Justin Jefendi Effendi. Taner Zagrodnik. Lila Thomas. Matthew John Schultz. Ben Barre. Edgardo Enrique Rivera Godoy. Wasim Ahmed El Jayed. Pare Navet. Cristobal Chauncey Garces. Ballard Hart Huey. Max Jurasek. Timothy Raymond Hartman. Kaylee Johnson Lewis. Daniel Christopher Laroe. Brady William Blake. Carter Teagan. Alec Wilson Tubbs. William Harris Dreesen. Salmil R. Patel. Cameron Donald Ora,
Samuel Klauman Stockness.
Matthew Howard Dembeek, Dong Kyu Kim, Adil Shirinov, Kamila Ziadi, Kyle Anthony Gishwend, Mitsoni, Abinai Joel Brown, Ananth Srinivas Nayak, Yash Vinod, Anand Ravindra Belsare, Aditya Rahul Kelkar, Danielle Lynn Edwards, Avik Banerjee, Satya Pandya, Mukrab Tesfasilasi Adhanom, Alexander Gianni Rodriguez, Leah Jamie Manuel, Reishi Yadav, Naveen Senthil, Ruben Palathinkal Isaac, Keertana Yendru, Darsh Jigneshabin Patel,
Yes. Andrew Tayin Fan.
Rayuf Masood Alotaibi, Thomas Jameson Zafiro, Griffin Coltrane Ron, Ethan Michael Collins, Kaemoad Pandey, Kunal Gupta, Savar Sherpate, Divya K. Kalaria, Michael Brandon Kiraga, Rohan Mathuram, Akhil Reddy Gundra, Alexandra Nadini Ramotar, Chloe Heredit, Nathan Holiday Wong, Ryan Christopher Sabalos, Aaron Zhao, Joseph James Summer, Jason Todd Scott, Braulio Vera Garcia, Jean Piquet, Leo Kastenberg, Chidobem Daniel Udejo IV, Mevina Prayam Dutta, Grant Palmer Ewing, Theodore Miller Barrett Goldenberg, Ira Rosner, Maxwell Kramer, Marin Muriel Kelly, D. Gregory Mansau, Vishwa Malaisamy, Saleel Sodi, Luqman Salam, Carlos Carrasquillo, Nei Jen Cheng, Peter Lehman, Hao Yuan Chen, Daniel Edward Wallace, Kasidit Muen Prasitivai, Cantan Philippe Andre Delaunay, Yi Yuan Sun, Alexis Maldonado, Tom Laurent, Thomas Calvi, Matthew Fuertes, Emerick Legoff, Antonin Dalbera, Maxence Lele, Jacqueline Quinn II, Kartik Sridhar Sundaram, Erin Elizabeth McNeil, Kevin Florian, Baptiste Lecour, Xiao Chen Li, Huaidong Yao, Urvi Nandan Palang, Tarika Sundaram, Mohammed Slawi, Vishal Gali, Ananth Srinivas Nayak, Lensa Tariku Alemu, Yasser Mumtaz,
Okay, our fourth most recently established engineering school has been around for a remarkable 124 years. Victor Breedveld is Associate Chair for Undergraduate Studies in the School of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering.
On behalf of the whole community of the School of Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering, congratulations, we're proud of you. Good luck with the next stage of your career and come back next year for our 125th.
Yelizaveta Elevna Pivnik, Jonathan J. Roan, Margan Chasko Giogelski,
Our next school is my home school, Civil and Environmental Engineering. It was established in 1898, and Don Webster is the Karen and John Huff School Chair.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Civil and Environmental Engineering, we extend our heartfelt congratulations to the environmental engineering graduates as well as the civil engineering graduates. We're incredibly proud of the accomplishment that you've achieved with this degree, and we greatly look forward to the next stages of your career to hear the accomplishments that you are sure to achieve. Congratulations.
Rihanna Shaw Brownell. Caitlin May Gibson. Georgia Yoon Overbay. Preksha Jain. Lucas Matthew Boscovich. Dylan James Ulrich. Hannah Jo Jackson. Samantha Jean Noe. Clara Jean Bailey. Emily Nell Williams. Sri Lakshmi G. Pavitra Balakrishna. Nandika Girish. Krishna Vinod Nadoda. Jeffrey Glenn de Galliford Jr. Yikai Ye. Katrina Elaine West. Lionel Ramirez Duran. Joshua Allen Morgan. Irina Babirie Kironde. Brooke Allison Bergstrom. Prashant Gauri Suyash Limaye. Mahir Chirag Patel. Man Patel. Ronald Hernandez Moreno. Nancy Nitinkumar Mistry. Ashrith Ravindra Shetty. Paras Sanjay Pathak. Priyam Jignesh Naik. Sriram Gnana Prakasam. Jeremiah Vincent Laduca. Ryan Jeffrey Sage. Camille Landstreet. Caitlin Ann Haponik. Peter Edward Koenig. Tulio Nicolas Sulbaran. Jamar Lavelle Cicada. Huiru Chen. Mary Elizabeth Didier. Reagan Raquel Burns. Nawin Saravanan Kumarasen. Kalyani Sanjay Bhasale. Abhiram Pupala. Joshua David Gargan. Jacob Paul Svedberg. Theodore Matthew Lemire. Sean N. Flournoy, Dominique Cécile Revere Michaud, Gautam Giri, Naren Kartikeyan, Rowena Rachel, Ganesh Kumar Ramancharla, Sri Bhargava Reddy, Giancarlo Figueroa Garcia,
When the School of Material Science and Engineering was established in 1897, it was called the School of Textile Engineering. Naresh Thadani is professor and a former chair at MSc.
Graduates of the School of Material Science and Engineering, materials matter. Now go out there and make some stuff and even break some stuff, at least scientifically, and learn from those experiences to build a stronger and tougher and smarter and more resilient world. Congratulations to all of you and wish you all the success.
Rishab Balasubramanian, Jude Yenenti Kapare, Sumayetul Ahsen, Thomas Eduardo Spradley, Purna Sangram Kadam, Mruga Vinay Ponce, Mr. Pranav Vaibhav Kadilkar, Hyung Yu Park, Pushkar Nitin Dalal, Eshwar Srinivas Malligaryunan, Ryan Gerardo Cortes, Michael Scott Rademacher, Gabriel Graves, Parker T. Santo Domingo, Yusuf Ahmed Al-Rabi'i, Sahil Masoom, Vedant Vinod Waig, Aparna Vaidyanathan Iyer, Shreyans Toshniwal, Yogita Shirapure, Vatsashri Raman, Yu Chia Lin, Renal Echo Sianturi,
Two more schools to go. In 1896 GST, the Georgia School of Technology, our original name, started the School of Electrical Engineering, then later added Computer Engineering. Here is Mathieu Bloch, who is Associate Dean for Academic Affairs in the College of Engineering and a professor in ECE.
Electrical and computer engineers, can I hear some noise? All right. On behalf of the entire faculty and staff of the School of Electrical and Computer Engineering, I wanted to congratulate you on your achievements. As a former graduate myself, walking this exact same path probably 20 plus years ago, I can guarantee you that the journey ahead is going to be even more exciting, and we can't wait to see all the great things that we're going to do. Congratulations.
Jason Shaker Katz. Anirudh Tulasi. Sai Karyakar. Aditi Upadhyay. Lareb Shahid Khan. Nayan Nair. Varsha Singhania. Ali Asghar Viram Gamwala. Nikhil Murlidhar Shambhogi. Arati Ganesh. Yashas Devarajaya. Anagai Ravikiran. Nikhil Chandra Bhupalam Srinivas. Kasmira Kurnala. Janaki Devi Palanki. Lakshmi Grishma Venapusa. Vaishnavi Rudravaram. Madhura Bhatt. Kunli. David James Rogers. Aotian Chen. Mohammad Taleb Alotaibi. Antonio Romero. Danush Babu Ramesh. Keshav Aswaramurthy. Alian Masood Khan. Andrew Basil Nazareth. George John Slaughter. Srinidhi Reddy Bamu. Vishnu Varma Venkata. Sahit Sanku Ramanath. Gauss Basha Sheikh. Shive Najender Rao Lopelli. Met Mizanur Rahaman Nayan. Daniele Yanarelli. Mauricio Severo. Michael Ampofo Boateng. Jonathan Taylor Wilson. Gabriel Justin Langston. Gautam Ramesh. Andrew Donald Raja Borst. Sreyas Mohanram. Ambar Noatai. Arun Dandapani Asokin. Divyangna Dubey. Sahaj Saxena. Aruna Jayarajan. Jai Krishna Saivine Namburu. Jeremiah Leitner. Alex Peng. Caleb Chang. Shinji Matthew May. Gabe Gotterman. Allison Christian Yan. Adrian Sang Jun Ng, Arnav Sharma, Denitsa Georgieva Dimitrova, Emily Grace Tan, Kevin Jang Lin, Karthikeya Sharmay M, Gaurav Singh Chandraban, Akshaya Dinkar Shivprasad, Davendra Sionarine Maharaj, Nirmal Kartik, Amiya Kumar, Noah Samuel Bruckner, Cody Thomas Kaminsky, Nicholas Feltmat, Kanlin Jang, Jesong Jo, Jolene Lee, Kai Yi Hu, Shiza Huang, Ruoyu Wang, Hao Tian Chen, Florine Albertoli, Louis Victor Theo Malter, Arthur Dauja, Elena Bouquet, Pierre Marzin, Andrea Corel Menegoni, Daniel Timothy Buckley, Keegan Alexander Million, Nicole Lee Dangle, Caroline Denise Dunning, Pranav Jyoti Manmohan, Kirtan Srinivasan, Charan Suresh Kumar, Indraja Gonela Chatterjee, Jackie Chen, Addison Julius Elliott, Mohnish Pai, Jeffrey Shao, Clifford Yao, Saad Mufti, Joseph Francis Ferraro, John Robert Donahoe, John Achilles Bozard, Oscar Dominic Beglivio, Edward McCabe, Shreya Kapoor, Lindsay McKenna Lubin, Sophia Marie Griffith, Matthew William Luyton, Lydia Morgan Jameson, Mia Stephanie Brunson, Binish Sadiq Patel, Max Tang Pan, Nicholas Yeoman Harris, Justin Blake Barchita, Ashwin Adarsh, Roni Habeb Stefan, Edward Stephen Stevens, Yash Venkatrayu Kulkarni. Ryan Austin McGill. Wenzi Huang. Chun Fu Kuo. Athena Jiunshi Chien. Zhou Yan Li. Tae Gyun Kim. Chae Hyuk Park. James Wyatt Venatter. Philip Yvonne Kula. Jeffrey Morris Grow. Junting Chen. Yuyang Zhou. Bohangni. Sion Lee. Chungsi Eric Z. Stephen Yuchen Zhao. Lixin Xu. Geishi Kang. Li Yuan Shen. Robert Lin. Daksh Mathur. Mahala Shankare Bharadwaj. Paul Kukyara. Nikhil P. Jeping Yin. Spandan Moore. Nikita Tamraparni. Vinam Arora. Kongrui Lee. Zinuo Ching. Anson Chow. Simon Paul Heck. Min Sung Young. Davia Venice McKenzie. Benjamin Hall. Hari Srinivasan. Dennis Chinadum Ayor. Rahul Chatterjee. Sri Shankari Sridhar. Hemant Saisurya Kumar Tamana. Nigam Kata. Akhil Tamana. Prasanth Batala. Muskin Bawa. Shufei Chen. Sanjana Chelet Menon. Riksha Srihari. Sakya Kanaparthi. Anand Mohan Singh. Punet Singh Kohli. Sahaj Rahul Patel. Sydney Yvette Wise. Derek Donald Joyce Jr. Adam Maslaut. Michael Allen Marsh. Wesley Alexander Ford. Nathan Chung. Haris Hashim Miller. Abhirath Raju, Karahik Kondinya Saharaya Patna Ramakrishna, Abhivishak Balasubramanian, Atharva Mete, Dhruv Rajendra Patel, Kurt Contreras Diaz, Aryan Sarswat, Sriran Jayadevan, Yifei Du, Hanyao Guo, Tsutung Chen, Wu Yoking Yang, Xiaojiao Chen, Leo Yang, Idris Abdurrashid Wibowo, Gabriel Abraham Lopez Lugo,
All right, and finally, the Woodruff School of Mechanical Engineering. This was the first school ever at Georgia Tech. In fact, in 1888, it was Georgia Tech. Please welcome me for his final graduation ceremony before he leaves to serve as Dean of Engineering at University of Wisconsin, Devesh Ranjan, who's the Eugene C. Gwaltney Junior School Chair.
Good afternoon. So let's give a round of applause first for all the ME graduates. So can you give me a round of applause? So on behalf of the faculty and staff in the Woodruff School of Mechanical Engineering, I would like to congratulate all the graduates from Mechanical Engineering, Nuclear Engineering, and Medical Physics program. As Kim just said, this is my last graduation, so I want to say something which hopefully you'll remember. When I walked in on this stage, I always tell myself is, if you're stuck somewhere, just remember, you are from Georgia Tech, you can do it. You are from Georgia Tech, you can do it. And if you have not known, this was a great philosopher from mechanical engineering in 2013, Nick Shelby, who said this thing. So just remember that when you are stuck in different ideas, close your eyes, and just say, you are from Georgia Tech, you can do it, and to hell with Georgia. So graduates, go and do a better job to make this world a better place for everyone. Thank you.
Jayapali Venkatesh Nayak, Emmanuel Chaput, Louis Armanini, Michael Neiman Amoun, Mitchell Hayden Henderlong, Maxwell Harrison Gart, Isabel Grace Gustafson, Micah Taylor Morris, Masoom Ali Zaidi, Miher Vijay Nagaraj, Kyle Liu, James Hege, Raj Agarwal, Daniel Ving Do, James Campbell, Nidhi Manish Shanghavi, Shinny Young, Taylor Nicole Storley, Andrew Royce Brookins, Justin Sen, Megan and Yu Huang, Kevin G, Jared Arthur Coleman, Darren Francis Hunt, Aaron James Colquitt, Benjamin James Erdo, Rohan Balasubramaniam Thandu, Anthony Richard Capiello, Zohir Khawaja, Minsu Kim, Justin Lee, Claire Min Than Tron, Lauren Chang, Young Min Moon, Andrew John Lang, Gavin Alexander Serafian, Celeste Elise Atkins, Julian Cosculuela, Fanny Barroso Roca, Arshad Shams Mandani, Ayan Huda, Eduardo Luis Sanchez Jauger, Luke Leslie Daig, Zachary Daniel Burkhart, Rafael Maisonave de Oliveira, Esther Zia Shu, Isabel Marie Ramos Rodriguez, Maria Hene Ramos, Alexis Jordan Feeder, Kayono MacDonald, Amog Sampath Melakirvu, Andrew Scott Hubbard, Brooks Alexander Nieberding, Jeannie Zhang, Patrick Yu, Nicholas Philip Lewis Asaf, Ian Patrick Silva Trankla, Zachary R. Schuler, Shrivetsonk Pulabhotla, James William Muscatello, Mahilan Bala, Dion Kawester Francois, Louis Glorieux, Jaime Maqueda Gomez, Pierre Elo Auja, Paul Thomas Cerole, Maxence Di Costanzo, Cedric Inga, Ariane Isidore, Melissa Joan Foley, Sergio Francisco Ruiz, Rayan Lokman Mahmoud, John Annis Monahan, Mary E. Woodrow, Gehan Dasenayaka, Hugh Jordan Taylor, Randolph Shemwell Brockman, Gracie Eccleston, Mostafa Farhat, Eddie George Bufara, Matteo Venturiello, Cody Lee Hasler, Camille Fisher, William Sherrod Gessner, Andrew Joseph Kotnor, Ryan Michael Velchinsky, Luis Esteban Olmo, Estefania Joso Santiago, Ruth Anna Bunyard, Leonel Finol, Zachary Storm Hubbard, Cameron Michael Clark, Caroline Grace Sloan, Sneha Noela Sequeira, Imane Elbarodi, Amberlyn Marie Deal, Remy Bondurant, Charlie Elizabeth Kwan, Ao Lee, Chemeka Jeffrey Nzeru, Nicholas Velenga, Brooke Elaine Peterman, Shane Benjamin Werther, Joshua Maxwell Perlmutter, Charles Jacob Smith, Sydney Marie Baker, Andrew Schneider, Jerry Liu, Mofoluke Obiri, Carolyn Marlene Payne, Anna Marie Teresa Martin, Loka Paradisis, Isabel Crum, Joshua Sarhang Rangin, Ulagarjun Ulaga Narasimhan, Hugh Pendleton Nunnally 4, Ayes Zaid Ayesh, Adriano Alessandro Baez, Stacy Marie Ross, Anna Elizabeth Leisner, Samuel Mark Bass, Stephen Gabriel Emanuel, Anthony Reed Soto, Tearapong Poltue, Fana Massis, Connor Stephen McNellis, Yu Honghu, Matthew Scott Christie, Robert Jacoby Churchill, Chinta Farghese, Jingchu Chen, Ijeoma Mary Rose Obi,
So just 1 minute, we have one more special walk today. So as Raj mentioned, he didn't get the chance to walk in front of his mother. So we're going to have Raj walk across the stage and get his diploma also. Raj, if you want to watch this thing.
Raj Sardana.
Wow. That was a lot, huh? A lot of good stuff, a lot of good energy. You engineers are pretty wild, I've noticed. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Kim. And again, let's congratulate all of our master's graduates. Congratulations. Some of you will now pursue your PhD. Others are headed to the real world. What you've accomplished here on campus is only part of your story, a story that is just beginning. I'm so proud of what you've done so far and can't wait to see what's next. Again, congratulations and welcome to the Georgia Tech alumni community and being an official hell of an engineer. This ends our ceremony, but not without welcoming Justin Afindi back to stage. He just graduated in AE and now will play our alma mater. The alma mater will be followed by the greatest fight song there is, the Ramblin' Wreck. The lyrics for both songs are in the program. Here's what will happen after the fight song is over. Listen, after the fight song is over, students to my right, you'll exit on my right up the stairs behind the stage to the concourse. Students on my left will file past the left side of the stage and up the stairs. There's a photo op on the concourse if you're interested in that, follow security. Regardless, please, please, please keep in mind that even though the weather's bad, we have to leave the building in a timely fashion. Scheller College of Business, who's actually run by a Georgia Tech engineer, by the way, so we gotta show them love. The Scheller College of Business is holding their ceremony after us. Again, thank you, congratulations, go Jackets.
that things have been, oh, ooh, the way that things have been, oh, ooh. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea, oh, ooh, the master of my sea, oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. You made me a believer, believer. You break me down, you build me a believer, believer. Pain, let the bullets fly, let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You made me a believer, believer. Third things third, send a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you've heard has turned your spirit to a dove. Oh, ooh, your spirit up above. Oh, ooh. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the cloud, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they would drown, but they never did. Ever lived, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited till it broke.